Hello, Sagittarius. This is Yasko. If you are Sagittarius ascendant, you have Jupiter now transiting your first house. If you have Sun in Sagittarius, born between December 1st and 11th, you're in a fun mood. If you are expecting someone, a romance perhaps, that person could arrive. If you are born between November 22nd and 30th, a new romance could be starting. This could be with someone younger. For some of you, he or she could be someone from your past. If so, it was passionate. This is romance and partying or celebration month. There's more of a sexual energy, an unusual desire or passionate drive. Young men are highlighted this month, especially during the beginning of the month. For many of you, there's definitely romance in the air. If you have a child, that child could be graduating and you're celebrating. There could also be a wedding party for some. Now, if you are involved in a project where you have to exhibit your work, looks like you could be getting an award, license, or certificate and making something official. Perhaps a new venture? There's a newness in this event or activity and something to celebrate. A birth of a child is also one reason to celebrate. Graduation, yes, that's another reason to celebrate. In career, for those of you who have been working endlessly waiting for that sparkle of light that indicates success or recognition, it looks like it's yours. You should see the light at the end of the tunnel and more, even if Jupiter is retrograding. Jupiter, your ruler, retrograding is not really a concern. There is a reason to celebrate. Furthermore, if this was a gamble or a chance you took, looks like you're celebrating. If you are due money or some awards such as a grant, you could get it. Maybe you win a title. There's an element of winning. Since I said that, winning. Lottery. I'm not saying that you're going to be winning the lottery, but if you're in that lucky mode, if that was me, I'd go for it. Just saying. I'm not advising you to go out and buy lottery or anything or speculate, but you're in that winning mode. There's also an expense associated, or you may have to pay something. If you win by gambling, you have to pay tax. It's going to be a big tax if you win a big lot. If you win big in lottery. If you're having a party, you have to pay expenses. Some expense is also involved. So basically what I'm saying is that there's some kind of expense that's involved that you would have to pay. And that's why I said, well, lotto winners have to pay a huge tax. So that I just threw that in there. Maybe you sell something and you pay commission or some dues to sell. Whatever the deal, you are still celebrating. Maybe your property finally sells and you celebrate. Maybe you win legally and you're awarded money or asset, but expenses are due, escrow, legal fees, etc. If there's a competition, that competition is weaker or you're stronger or luckier. Jupiter is in its own sign. Remember what happened to Amazon CEO. He retaliated to extortion why Jupiter is in Sagittarius, its own sign. And that's why he basically won. That's why I recommend listening to Chaos and Opportunity. Jupiter square Neptune. You could find yourself in that situation. In any case, when Jupiter is in its own sign, you're going to be strong. Maybe you were looking for a way out, and this year you exit with a bang. You'll find yourself changing everything. I mean, you'll realize that things have changed. Meaning, you were seeking something from somebody, and now the tables are turned. It's like this. You wanted something, and that something didn't want you in the past. But now the tables are turned where that something wants you, and you may not want it. It's highly likely that you don't want it. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. Somehow, some luck comes along and gives you the confidence to stand up to that person. You could have evaded in the past, simply because you didn't feel confident. And you'll find yourself saying that I don't need you, or I don't have to rely on you, or something like that. You could sever ties on even footing, or even better, and even amicably, where you now see that the shoe is on the other foot. The other person needs you or sees you under a better light. Second half of the month, you could bring a lot of deliberation. There could be a lot of deliberation on whether to get together or not, or some decision regarding social or even contractual matter. You could get offers, but you seem to deliberate on decision making for some reason. Maybe there's a delay or a change. Also, there may be a cost to consider. Sagittarius, this looks good. Use this Jupiter transit to your advantage. Make that magic happen. I hope that helped you out. Until next time, goodbye for now.